All right, there's a few more episodes. Get back into it. Episode 4.
Hellscape Desert, the interior of some sort of space whale?
How is the Dean even doing this?
No idea. Whoa, red room full of knives.
The Dean can't just break in here and get to us, can she?
I don't know. I think the library shifted.
I still stand by my Willy Wonka elevator comment.
Oh, you just had to go and make your mother angry, didn't you?
Wait, you're blaming this on me?
I don't know if you noticed this, but until you went looking for the Necronomicon, we weren't under siege.
How would she have even found out?
I don't know, maybe the board minutes were alarmed. You said the tank started moving.
Cyberpunk dystopia, angry shrimp world, room full of knives. It really likes that one.
Yeah, or maybe
It was her
What?
plan all along. Wait, how many times has it shown us that red room? The tornado of knives? Seems to be stuck on that. Do you think it means something? Could be.
A tornado and I close the fucking
I
door.
think there's something on the altar at the end of the hall. It's that creepy owl symbol again. Yeah, I see it. Where are the glasses? Give me the glasses. Give me the glasses. Yeah, okay. The book we need in there.
How could you possibly know that?
Because of the giant set of glowing runes that say the book we need isn't here, idiots.
There's no way that it says that.
Yeah, you're right. Idiots translate something to more like brain idiots, but I thought it'd be concise.
We're not going in there. That is a bad room.
The library is pointing us right at it.
Maybe it is, and maybe it wants to help, or maybe it wants to grind our bones and make us bread. It isn't big on consistency. And have you looked in there this time? I thought their playhouse back.
I am not giving up our best lead because you would rather redecorate than just getting a paper
Well,
cut. I'm a vampire.
They're knives, so if they were steaks, maybe, but they're knives, so she can technically go in there and get them.
Into that chainsaw masquerading as a room, and you get your talisman. You know what happens next. The book is just going to tell us we have to go to some hell dimension for a secret potion, or a relination death beast, or after that there'll be another thing, and another until finally one of them gets us, or your mother gets us, or we drop
boy.
out of exhaustion,
Oh,
and
boy.
I don't want to live like that anymore.
This goes.
I just want you and me and Laugh to live our safe little lives, eating out of vending machines and not dying for no reason. I'm touching everything.
think I found a corner where we'll be safe when you're playing.
The Dean can't keep us up forever.
I will be dead way before that.
Please, Carm, don't. I've lost too much already. I can't lose
Oh.
you too.
Oh.
Sorry, cutie. Safety's never really been a good look on me.
Oh boy.
Hey, score one for the library. We're saved. Hooray.
Are you? Episode 5.
You'd think that since everything in this room is part of the library, it'd be more careful about messing itself up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't conceptualize order and chaos the same way we do.
Somebody's got to take Perry's place.
Can you stop with this trust cleaning? You're making me miss Perry.
Sorry, I just didn't want to think about... How long now?
36 minutes, 12 seconds. 4 minutes later than the last time you asked. As soon as I'm finished gearing up, I'm going after her. Nothing's stopping you from coming too.
What is she doing?
I can't believe she did this.
Really?
Yes, it's selfish and inconsiderate and...
Totally in keeping with her brand new all-consuming desire to kill the Dean?
I
Yeah.
mean, what does she expect us to do? Just follow her blindly into terrifying danger because you shouldn't put people in a position like that?
You don't say.
And, I mean, we just barely got away from the Dean last time. What does she think we're going to do if we get our hands on the book? Card can't expect us to just back her up on that.
What is
Pretty
Love
sure
doing?
Carmilla's not expecting you to back her up.
Oh, God, you think because she's been in there for 36 minutes?
38.
38 minutes that she's dead?
No, what I'm saying is Carmilla's got a fairly good grasp of the obvious.
The obvious.
You're reacting to the trauma and disappointment of past failures with a combination of deliberate withdrawal and denial. As far as defense mechanisms go, it's been pretty effective.
I see.
Oof.
Do you think I'm too much of a coward to go in there?
Wow, wow, wow.
No, I don't think you're a coward. Frosh, over the last year, I've watched you take on a vampire with a spatula, a diabolical corporate takeover with a news podcast, and a murderous fish god with no plan whatsoever. So do I think you're afraid of a souped-up blender commercial? No.
Souped up blender commercial.
You're afraid that if a tragic vampire lover out there gets her hands on something to use against the Dean, you're gonna lose her. In between all your repressed, squishy feelings and everything you gave up trying to save her, you were completely unable to deal with that possibility.
That That's not
Me too.
My feelings are not squishy.
Of course, the only problem with that
Mine are
reasoning
squishy.
is that denial or not, books and talismans or not, Carmilla is going after the dean who, if the state of our drinking water is any indication, is using the Book of Revelations as a warm-up act. Do you really think our friendly neighborhood vampire stands a better chance without whatever help we can give her? Look, if you're not ready, you're not ready. Sorry, laugh. I can't.
Wait, but she's human. She can die.
We survived this LaFontaine.
Or they're human. They can die.
That's fair.
Oh. Scrubbing everything with a scrub brush. At least open the door, see what's going on. Oh!
Fucking Dumbledore! I was starting to worry I was never gonna see you again.
Yeah, you weren't the only one. That was If that was the library's idea of helping, I think it needs to review the concept. Well, if the book is a weapon, maybe it needed to test us. Weed out the unworthy. You've got to admire its creativity. Very Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'm feeling very appreciative of the blow darts in my...
Hey! She who jumps into death traps does not get to whine about her butt hurt.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. It is a very well-known fact that I just made up right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Just make up all the rules now.
Well, that's what happens when you disappear for so long.
Laugh is
Gross,
like,
squishy feelings
I'm
here.
out of here.
Cute as this whole butthurt thing is, I'm gonna go analyze this desiccated book husk we just risked our lives getting our hands on.
So, congratulations, I guess, on the whole successful book quest thing.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll send us hunting some horrible death beast soon enough.
Look at those boots.
Good evening, students of Silas. I come to you tonight with sad news.
Oh boy.
While most of you are, of course, fearfully loyal, there remain those who insist upon defying their dean, who think the simple fact that I haven't been able to reach them yet means I have no way to hurt them, as though their teachers and classmates and friends are not here in my power. And so, with that in mind, my dears, let's discuss the concept of consequences.
Oh boy. So, if they were in a room of tornado of knives, why didn't they get, like, cut up? That's what I'm wondering. Because you could still hear, like, the tornado knives going. Whatever. Anyway. Episode 6.
It is so disappointing to offer an olive branch only to have one's efforts rejected.
Can't get over Carmilla's outfit. I absolutely love it.
One to waste a teachable moment. And so an object lesson in the cost of defiance. You all remember our beloved journalism professor, Miss Cochran.
Oh.
Apparently the professor disapproves of Silas's new direction.
Uh-oh.
So much so that she decided to impersonate a student named Nellie to infiltrate the site of the new Corvée Educational Center and send classified information to unauthorized personnel in blatant disregard of Silas' communications policy. As such, I've had no choice but to strip her of her tenure.
Oh.
And all its attendant privileges.
Oh, shit!
Let me be perfectly clear, students of Silas. Disloyalty
Oh my God.
will not be tolerated. Whatever the plans you're currently hatching, they're already doomed.
Okay, you're right. She knows about the book. But how could she possibly know?
Does it matter? She has secret spies or spidey senses or a freaking mystical panopticon, which is why we should never have gone after her in the first place.
No, but something's tipped her hand.
That was
She's made a
gross.
mistake. I mean, she would never unless there's something in that book that's a real threat to her.
Yeah?
Something that could finally end her.
Tell that to Professor Cochrane.
Ay, 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 ay.
And the great evening star fell, burning to carve its path through the gates of Urgel, 8-pointed, and for every point a watchman. For the dead, the ocean, the bones, and the great grass plains. For every point a shackle closed. For the dead, the ocean, the bones, and it just keeps going on like that for a while.
Remind me if I'm ever writing a world-saving book of prophecies that extended metaphors of bad luck.
You think? Huh. Oh, look, this one rhymes. Perfect. 4 to make a circle, 4 to make a cage. The word, the blood, the chalice, and the liar's heart presaged.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, maybe it'll make more sense after a good night's insomniac staring at the ceiling.
Sure, you do that.
Oh, poor Laura.
How are you doing?
After watching my favorite teacher's soul get sucked out of her body, peachy. I know Professor Cochrane was an academic zombie resurrected to save on faculty salaries, but she taught me a lot. She gave me the only A I ever got at Silas.
And you still think making nice with my mother's the way to go?
It's not that I don't get it. After everything she did to you, to me, your matricidal urges, totally justified. It's just... everything I did last semester played directly into her hands. The choices I made that got Danny killed, that got Maddie killed.
Or
They came
did
out of
they
me
get
believing that my
killed?
life is some kind of story where good stood up, fought and vanquished evil, and that love can never hurt you. And you're right, that was naive. So, I'm trying to figure out what the new world-wise Hollis would do. At exactly the moment that you decided to graduate from Apathy Gal to Lady Vengeance.
Oof.
And welcome to Irony Land and its sister nation. Serves you right, Laura.
I'm not doing this to punish you.
I know. If I really thought it'd be as simple as get all 4 talismans, stop the dean.
Wait, what'd you just say?
Get all 4 talismans, stop the dean?
Where in the name of all that's unholy would you get the idea there are 4 talismans?
Were you listening to the book? 4 to make a circle, 4 to make a cage, the word, that's probably the book, as Cookie Lady said.
Ikuku.
Yeah, she said that the book was the first talisman, right? Which leaves the blood.
The chalice and the liar's heart presaged.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Dollars to donuts, those whatever they are, the other 3
Deathly
talismans.
Hallows.
And you need 4 to make a cage.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. 4 board members, 4 talismans to cage the dean. Not quite as clear-cut as 1 ring to roll them all, but nothing half semester of English lit can't handle.
You're amazing.
Huh?
It's possible the extreme crafting wasn't quite using all my bandwidth.
I mean, do you even realize if we could get all 4 talismans and finally end my mother? Do you realize what this would mean?
You mean
You
besides
could live
getting
happily
to a
ever
summer
after
vacation
and
for
love
summer
forever.
No more running, no more hiding, no more constant threat of her hurting us.
Going to a school where the only thing you have to worry about surviving are your exams. Getting Perry back.
Finally being free.
To do anything. Go wherever we want. Oh, like Paris.
Love
Go to
anyone.
Paris and get a crappy apartment and read Simone de Beauvoir and eat chocolate croissants. And by we, I mean you. You could do all those things.
Or
Then I
you,
need
Laura?
to remind you of past disappointments.
Oh, man.
I should. I'm gonna kill something to eat.
Oh, my God. You gotta knock on the door. Go to the right room.
Because I do need to be haunted by my stupid mistakes forever.
Oh, man. Does she have a veil on? What the heck? Oh! Why did she poof over there? Oh! Oh, man. So, Maddie's back and apparently can poof. And the awkward tension between Carmilla and Laura. So good. Edge of my seat.